Hey guys, this is Jared with Razel's Revenge Gaming, just bringing you another Sunday video on the topic of the new Star Wars movie and something that's been plaguing my Twitter feed lately because I follow a bunch of streamers and all that good stuff. Titty streamers. And I mean that as in, well, we all know what a titty streamer is, so I'll leave it at that. Anyways, first things first, the Star Wars, full disclosure, have not seen it, and I probably won't see it anytime soon because this is not like a review of the movie or anything. It's just going by everything that I've read and the people that I know that have seen it and their little takes on it. Now, mostly everything you see is nothing but, well, the majority of it is negative, like it sucks, dear God, don't see it, so forth and so forth, which is fine. Everyone has their own opinion. You're entitled to it. However, the people that I know of that have seen it, only one didn't really like it, but it was kind of like a neutral meh review. It was, yeah, it had its moments of pretty much just sheer SJW virtue signaling to, hey, it actually tied that up really nicely and was kind of cool to see. So I think it's safe to assume that unless you're on one of the extreme ends of the spectrum with the Star Wars series and or SJW culture, you'll probably just like it. It'll be a Star Wars movie. It'll be a movie, something to entertain you, which is what it's supposed to be, not some kind of a life lesson, holy grail thing to just put your life down on and follow word by word kind of thing. So I think it's safe to assume that as long as you aren't on the extreme end of the spectrum of that, you'll probably enjoy the movie. So go see it. It's a Star Wars movie. Why the hell not? Um, the majority of things I see with the negativity is your diehard fans, and by diehard I mean like they can probably quote the movie word from word and be like, episode 4, scene 6, hour 1, 15 minutes in or whatever, so and so says this. That kind of diehard fan has a real problem with it. I mean, they had a real problem with The Force Awakens because it's like not really like a reboot, but it's a movie or a trilogy meant for this generation. Not my generation. I'm 36, so I kind of missed the original Star Wars generation, but it's for this generation of kids. It's to get people watching again. Um, so those really huge fanboys won't like it because it's not their fan service. It's for the new generation, which is understandable. But anyways, I'm rambling. The friend of mine that liked it, full disclosure, she's trans, so I mean that's, if you're on one of the opposite on the ends of the spectrum, you're like, well, that's why she liked it because she's trans. It's like, no, Robin's actually really cool. She's not SJW like kind of trans or anything. Um, but she even said that there were those moments of just it being like, why the hell is this in here? But mostly it was okay. So again, dude, just, it's a movie. It's meant to entertain you. And all I've seen is mostly negative crap. And any of my YouTubers that I watch, which is because that's what it's getting, and I understand why it's getting it, but at the end of the day, it's a movie. It's meant to entertain you. Let people enjoy things. It, it's mind boggling how a movie, and I get it, it's Star Wars, but how a movie can be so divisive with niche groups of people. Again, the whole opposite ends of the spectrum scenario, which is mainly what you're hearing, speaking over each other, being the loudest that they can, and all that, muffling all the middle of the road people. They're just like, it's a movie. I needed to be entertained. I spent my, I don't know what, $10, $12, or whatever it is to go see the movie, wasted some time. Wasn't bad. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I just wanted something to do. So with that in mind, like I said, man, if you like movies and you like Star Wars movies, just go see it. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm sure you've wasted $12 on a lot worse. And, if you turned out to like it, then so be it. You liked it. Just, it's a movie, man. I get the Star Wars fandom and all that, but at the same time, it's a movie. Yeah, I hate to keep saying that, but Jesus, dude, it's kind of like people just mold their lives around Hollywood sometimes, and it's completely mind-boggling. But I get it, man. There's all types of people. So with that, I'm gonna leave that where it is. Because like I said, I haven't seen it. I don't want to give any kind of like personal review on it because I haven't seen it to tell you to see it or not to see it. That would be dumb, and I'm not going to do that to you guys. So yeah, that's it for Star Wars. I just can't believe how much it's taken up. Like, for the YouTubers that I watch, I'm sure that you guys watch, it's probably been at least 2 or 3 of the videos they've done, and them kind of getting sick and tired of hearing about it. SJWs being triggered about the movie, wanting trigger warnings in it now, to die hard like Star Wars fans just, you know, being die hard Star Wars fans. I'll leave it at that. Now, second thing, the Tiddy Streamers. Who cares? I mean, literally, who cares? They're grown women. They know what they're doing. Let them do it. It's no big deal at all. Now, I get 2 sides to the story again, like with the Star Wars thing. But why can't you treat it kind of like your local strip club? You know it's there. You might not agree with it, but you just kind of deal with it. You don't go there. You don't spend your money there. You ignore it like it doesn't exist, even though it does, and you press on with your life, and the world keeps turning. Correct? Now, people are complaining, oh, it's stealing views and all that, and I can't get views because of I don't have titties, and it's just like, maybe that's true, but at the same time, one, the kind of people that they get, ask yourself, do you really want that kind of person in your stream or whatever? Do you want them around you and your audience, basically? Probably not all of them. Not saying every single one of them is like a degenerate or anything, but I'm pretty sure most of them you just would rather leave alone and not have them in your streams. I don't think a lot of people take that into consideration when they complain about titty streamers stealing their views. It's something that you need to think about. I'm a really small thing right now, so it's not really like I care one way or another, really. As far as I'm concerned, titty streamer, do your thing. By all means, take this little subsection of people that are desperate for, I don't know, attention, or to, I just desperate, man. That's all I got. Just desperate. Take that little subgroup of people and keep them where they are with you, because if it wasn't you, titty streamer, taking advantage of them, it would be somebody else somewhere doing the same thing, maybe even worse. Um, so, it is what it is. And secondly, if you really, really, really have a problem with the titty streamer, um, just grow up, dude. Grow the hell up. Leave them alone. Like I said, they're grown ass women. They know what they're doing. They're not dumb. These people that they're taking advantage of, they know how to do it. They've probably been doing it their entire lives, and nothing is going to change. You trying to be like, oh, Twitch banned this person because of X, Y, and Z. It's not going to work. They'll probably make another channel elsewhere or do their premium Snapchats or what the hell ever, and you're not going to do anything. So just leave them alone. You see their channels and they got their boobies hanging out or they're painting their bodies or whatever, just ignore it. Move on to the next channel. Um, I, that's been really like bothering me lately because that's all I've seen on my Twitter feed for the past like I don't know 2 or 3 weeks now is titties this, titties that. If you got a problem with it, go to hell, or you should have a problem with it, and if you don't have a problem with it, you should go to hell. It's like whatever, dude. I, it's a thing. It's like I said, it's like your local strip club or the porn at the gas station. You ignore it. If it's not your thing, you leave it be. Um, Also, secondly, if the titties are taking your views, maybe it's time to reevaluate what your content is. If you're doing streams and you're not engaging in the audience, you're being quiet for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time while you just stare off and play a video game, that's probably why you're having issues with retaining an audience or even getting an audience. And I know I'm not one to speak because, again, I'm all small and stuff. Me and my mighty 12 subscribers, and I think I got like 2 on BitChute. But, anyways, that's, I don't know, it's something that's been grating on my nerves the past couple of days, or, well, the 2 weeks, like I said. Um, I, I guess that's really about it. I don't have much to say today. I spent all last week out of town, so I'm kind of like in this weird little haze. Got to go back Monday and all that good stuff for work. But, anyways, like I just wanted to make something so you guys know that I'm still around and living, I'm kicking. So, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments and everything, because, like I said, dude, Star Wars is Star Wars. It's a movie. Just go be entertained by it, and if you have issues with it, just fucking keep it to yourself. No one cares really, either if it's a negative or a positive. Say your piece and leave it at that. um, and with the titty streamers, just leave them alone, dude. Let them do their thing, let them ply their trade. They're gonna be here whether you like it or not. Just ignore them, grow the hell up, and realize that you probably don't want their followers anyways. So they're really doing you a favor by taking that small group of, well, it's probably a lot of people actually, but you know what I'm saying, by taking that group of people away from the pool. And that's the way I look at it. I mean, they're they're creating content just like you and me. You might not agree with it, but there's probably a whole lot of stuff that everyone doesn't agree with, but yet for some reason we can still find a way to get along and be civil. So, anyways, you guys have a good one, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the little subscribe button there. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Minds. I have a BitChute channel now. I'll try to leave links and everything in the description. And thanks for at least listening to me for this little bit today. Like I said, I'm in some kind of a weird little haze for being gone for the entire week last week. So I'm not really feeling my usual self. But you guys have a good one, and I will either see you sometime this week or Sunday. I haven't really made up my mind yet if I'm going to try to do like 2 videos a week or whatever. But let me know if give me your input, dude, because I'm doing this for fun for myself as well, but also for you guys. If there's stuff you want me to cover, if you want to know my opinions on something, let me know. Help me make some content that you guys would like to actually watch, aside from me just sitting here rattling off my my opinions and outlooks on things. So that would be greatly appreciated, and your support is always amazing for you guys that are subscribed to me and that follow me on Twitter and Facebook and everything. It really does mean a lot. Slowly growing, and it's because of you guys. And again, thank you. continue sharing my stuff out there if you don't mind, telling people about me. You know, it every little bit helps. Word of mouth is still a huge factor in helping channels grow, and it would really mean a lot to me. So by all means, keep sharing, liking, commenting, interaction, and I'll leave it at that. You guys have a good night, and I will probably see you guys next week. Have a good one.